see here.
Yeah.
Bigby coming out from Minnesota, where they've got a lot of good players. You know, Ben and Preeminent are both here. Lexor is also going to be here.
Ben's here.
Yeah. I don't know if they're here today, though.
Okay.
But they are in the bracket. They're some of the top 8 seeds. But yeah, Nicolet is definitely like a big contributor to the Melee community. So I want to appreciate
Shouts all
her
you
for
TOs
that.
out there.
Absolutely.
You really are the lifeblood. You like will break your back bringing 4 CRTs into a venue for a 16-man bracket, and no one says thank you.
I'll say thank you.
Yeah, always.
I'm a big thanker to TOs. But yeah, this matchup, definitely one that the Marth players groan when they see in bracket.
Yeah, it's a classico.
Yeah, Sheik has a lot of things in this matchup that are just pretty frustrating for Marth, especially when you're not at a top level. I would say, to me, I think the hardest thing for up-and-comer Marths, I would say the hardest thing for the up-and-comer Marths is edge guards. It's pretty darn hard for Marth to edge guard Sheik until you've really figured it out.
Yeah, especially if you consider the inverse. It's like, it's
Sheik
so
is
much
possibly the best edge guard in the game.
Against Marth, too? Like, oh my god.
Yeah. But the thing that makes it hard for Marth is that the strongest way to edge guard Sheik in Melee in general is you hold the ledge, you force her to use her up B onto the stage. There's a lot of landing lag when she does it, and then you hit her back off. Problem for Marth is he doesn't really have a strong aerial to use from ledge like that. What Marth will try to do is he'll try to get up and hit a smash attack on you, but you got to space that one really well, and you don't have much time to do it. So it can be pretty tough. Yeah,
you can re-grab if you're slick with it, and if the Sheik lands like where you want him to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like so many more steps, and you know what? They kept telling me that this should be easy, edge guarding Sheik.
It's not.
It's not with this character.
No,
it's like Marth stands alone in the difficulty.
Yeah.
I mean, some mid tiers, sure, but like as far as the top tiers go.
Right. And let me tell you, it's way easier for Fox to edge guard Sheik.
Yes.
And speaking as a Sheik main, I get edge guard twice as much, maybe 3 times as much by Fox. But one nice thing though is like if the Sheik's recovery, if they don't have that many tricks, you can call them out a lot. You can like get off the ledge early, knowing that they're gonna up B on stage and get in position to punish it. But yeah.
All right. Bigby tying things up here.
Yeah. And then in the combo game in general, Sheik can like really hurt Marth off the grab at basically any percent. If you are looking for a demonstration on that, watch like pretty much any Leffen Sheik set against Marth. He started playing Sheik solely to destroy Marth.
He saw red.
His edge guards and his low percent combo game are just incredible.
Yeah, the classic Leffen. It's a character problem.
Yeah. All right.
And he was like kind of right, you know? He like did pretty well against Zane in that hot minute there.
When he was grinding Sheik. He won LACS 5 and Battle of BC 4, I want to say. Oh,
let's go.
Missed the angle there by Bigby. You want a tricky thing with Sheik's up B. If you go like anywhere into the wall, you're just done.
Yeah.
Sheik's just like, I can't go any farther, sorry. Other characters can sort of ride up against the wall, but not Sheik. You have to go above it. And this is a smart counter pick. The edge guarding issue is just exacerbated on the stage because you're going to live longer.
And you're also not going to get F smashed on the platform.
Yes.
Which happened a lot that last game.
It sure did. Yeah, the Marth platform combos just don't quite exist unless the Marth players practice their no impact lands.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
the double.
Yeah,
that first part of up B.
It's vulnerable.
It's very vulnerable.
Yeah, although I will mention, you can do it at a height where the forward smash will not hit you.
No way.
Yeah, you can. So if you perfectly sweet spot it, you'll be safe from forward smash. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it can be done.
Ooh, just missing each other. I love that when 2 characters pick a lane and they just completely whiff past each other.
Ooh.
How common is this like setup in neutral? Like where Sheik is on the platform, Marth is below, and it's like a battle to who's gonna win when the other gets down.
I would say quite common. Yeah. Sheiks love platforms in pretty much every matchup, except like maybe against Falcon.
Sure.
Platforms aren't quite as good because he'll just get under you. He'll run under you in up air, and you can't do much about it. Forward smash.
Yeah.
Good timing by Nicolet with the get up from ledge, so that way the up B's poof doesn't hit you, and then Sheik has to fall very vulnerably, and you can forward smash.
Okay. Smashed.
Okay,
This should be
stall.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a bad side B.
Yeah, that's true.
Work on those.
One thing that people joke about is the real Marth killer is when they do a side B anywhere near the stage.
No, dead ass. Like, ooh, this is free.
It is a lot more vulnerable than you might think.
Hey, do you have a good back air? Yes, says 80% of the cast.
Back air, probably the best move in Melee.
Overall, yeah,
Yeah.
across the board,
Yeah.
it's gotta be.
Yeah. Okay. Also, a pretty tough spot for Marth is being in the corner. He does not have a very much invincibility when he does a ledge dash off of the ledge. A maximum of 3 frames, unless you're doing some really crazy stuff like bonk dash, but that's battlefield only.
In our
We don't
meta,
need to
he
worry.
has none, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, he'll get like 3 frames if you're very good. And there's only a couple like top players that will do that. So I would not expect to see much Gallant from Nicolet. Not to disrespect in any way, but it's very hard.
Nah.
And that's not usually what Marth players are going to practice.
But fortunately, I guess like the one the one solace there is that Sheik facing forward, besides like dash attack and F tilt, is a little stubby, right? Like you can't really rush in with fair in the same way.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So Marth kind of has a little bit of breathing room just naturally in the corner.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to run into a fair and then get grabbed and then just your life ends.
You can kind of bully him off the ledge though if you just stand a little bit far away, like at the inside edge of the platform, and just charge needles. You can just keep hitting him back to the ledge by throwing needles over and over. Nicolet was cooking a little bit there, but didn't quite beat Bigby to the ledge. She was hoping to.
Oh, whiff grab. I love that.
Oh, no
Is that
jump.
down throw?
Really bad spot for Bigby.
Oh.
No need to do anything.
Yeah, no, that was even if so, that's an F smash all day. Okay.
2-0. I would go back if I'm Bigby. I think Dreamland's still the correct choice. But he's switching it up. This is a fine pick too. I can't criticize this. Only would criticize like Yoshi's FD or Stadium.
Yeah,
Those three are like, that's where Marth wants you to be.
I'm not sure if this is an explicit advantage though, but it's not a bad stage.
I agree. This is like sometimes you start here.
Yeah,
Smash
true.
It's either here or Battlefield usually start.
Dude, any match that is starting stage VOD is an insane match. It is a curse. Like how do you live with yourself?
Uh-oh. You really got to be careful aggressively edgeguarding Sheik off stage with Marth because she will beat Marth to ledge.
Oh,
nice.
That was Sheik's getting hit no matter what.
Yeah.
There.
Do you want to tip her or do you want to not tip her?
Not tip her. Actually, would be preferred.
So maybe it would have been wise to tech in, but you know, it's hard to react in the moment.
Nice DI in the dash attack. I'm sure that was a dash back DI, but still preventing fair.
Okay, down for fair.
Oh,
a little slow.
A little late.
Could have got that one.
Platform came in clutch.
Okay.
2 get up attacks in a row. Best move in the game.
Oh yeah. Especially when you're on the platform. Oh, caught reaching, but you gotta go really high.
Gotta go up.
And also you want to be away from the ledge too. Like you might want to drift left there so that you're farther away from the ledge. Obviously easier said than done, but just something to watch out for in the future. All right, how is Sheik escaping the corner here?
Good ledge dash shield.
Yeah,
very efficient, very economical.
Oh, I would have liked to see needle into grab instead of needle into down tilt.
I'm really curious why Bigby is like going up a lot. He's
like jumping?
Seems to be jumping a lot. Yeah, but like high jumping, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Places where she doesn't want to be against Marth.
Oh, the reverse back air. Nice. The
weak got the jump. Air. Oh, no. I lied.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Weak up air from ledge actually. Oh, what? Falling in there. And then just does it. That's impressive.
I guess, yeah. I mean, Marth does have moves that can stuff up B and, like, you know, needle stall kind of stuff.
I love seeing Nicolet laugh and shake her head when like she does something silly like that really poorly spaced dash attack. She's like, that was not smart. My bad.
Ossify has definitely showed us all this in the past few years, but Marth is kind of a silly character if you want her to be.
Yeah.
All right. His moves are like overall like weak, you know, and you can just like kind of tussle your opponent around in strange ways.
Yeah, and there we have an example of Sheik just, you know, kind of.
Oh no, that's
no
really
jump,
bad.
No jump. Where are we going?
F smash.
Oh,
yeah. That's how you do it.
DI.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. 3-0. Good job, Nicolet. Bigby still in the bracket in losers.
Yeah.
Still not he's down but not out. Out but not down. But yeah, that was a good showing by Nicolet.
So
I
many
have not
characters
actually
so
seen her play much.
Neither have I.
Yeah, usually she's running a stream, TOing a bracket, various other duties in the community.
I haven't been to a Wave Dash Wednesday. Oh my God, I'm dating myself. I am dating myself.
That's what 2015 era. Local.
Yeah.
Mid lane, you're thinking?
Mid lane. That's what I was thinking. So I haven't been to a mid lane in over a year because of work. But starting